Have you ever felt sad or scared? It's a feeling that everyone experiences at some point in their lives. Sometimes it can be because of something small, like a bad day at school, or something bigger, like losing a loved one. These feelings are natural and part of being human. Maybe you missed a goal at your soccer game. You practiced so hard, but things didn't go as planned. It's okay to feel disappointed when things don't turn out the way you hoped. Or maybe you felt alone when a friend was not kind. It can be really tough when someone you care about doesn't treat you well. Everyone feels sad sometimes, even grown-ups. It's important to remember that these feelings are temporary and that you are not alone. The Bible is like a big book of stories and songs. It's filled with wisdom and comfort for times when we feel down. Many people turn to it for guidance and solace. One of those songs is called Psalm 60. This particular psalm is a heartfelt cry for help and a reminder of God's presence in our lives. David, a shepherd who became a king, wrote this song. He was a man who faced many challenges and hardships, yet he always turned to God for strength and comfort. David sang this song when his army was losing a battle. Imagine the fear and uncertainty he must have felt. Despite the dire circumstances, he chose to express his trust in God through his song. He felt sad and scared, but he knew God was always with him. This song reminds us that even in our darkest moments, we can find hope and strength in our faith. No matter what challenges we face, we are never truly alone. Imagine David leading his soldiers into battle. They are fighting to protect their homes and families. But the battle is hard. David's army is losing. His soldiers are hurt. David feels sad. He feels afraid. What will happen to his soldiers? What will happen to his people? Even though David is sad and afraid, he doesn't let his fear control him. He feels a deep sense of worry and uncertainty, but he knows he is not alone in his struggles. He knows God is always with him, watching over him and guiding him through the toughest times. This thought brings him a sense of comfort and peace. So David prays to God, pouring out his heart and sharing all his fears and worries. He finds solace in these moments of prayer. He asks God for help, knowing that he can rely on God's strength and wisdom. He feels a sense of hope and reassurance. David remembers all the times God helped him before, recalling the moments when he felt God's presence the most. He remembers when God helped him fight a giant named Goliath, a moment that showed him the power of faith and courage. David knows that God is strong and brave, and this knowledge gives him the courage to face his own fears. Even when David feels afraid, he trusts in God's strength and finds the bravery within himself to keep going. Psalm 60 reminds us that even when things are tough, God is with us. God is our helper. He is always there to guide us through the challenges we face. No matter how big or small our problems may seem, we can always turn to Him for support and comfort. He gives us strength when we are weak. When we feel like we can't go on, God provides us with the courage and energy we need to keep moving forward. His strength is made perfect in our weakness, and through Him, we can overcome any obstacle. When you feel sad or afraid, remember David's song. David often felt scared and alone, but he always trusted in God's presence. Just like David, we can find solace in knowing that God is with us, even in our darkest moments. Remember that God is always with you too. He is there to comfort you and bring you peace. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pray and feel His calming presence around you. He loves you very much. God's love for you is unconditional and everlasting. No matter what happens, His love will never fade. You are precious in His eyes, and He cares deeply about your well-being. Talk to God about how you are feeling. Share your worries, fears, and joys with Him. He is always ready to listen and provide comfort. Prayer is a powerful way to connect with God and feel His presence in your life. Ask Him to help you be brave and strong. With God's help, you can face any challenge with confidence. He will give you the courage to stand tall and the strength to persevere. You can also talk to your parents or a grown-up you trust. They can offer guidance, support, and wisdom. It's important to share your feelings with those who care about you. They can help you too. Remember, you are never alone. With God, your family, and trusted adults by your side, You have a strong support system to help you through anything.